wrong show intro, but hey, how are you? This is Collins on the Rocks. We got some familiar faces over here to join me for some AEW predictions. We got the fabulous, the bearded one, the JPJ.
Hi, hello.
And then
Thank
we
you.
have also bearded, kind of, but
I said
you
that's more
have
than kind
facial
of.
hair?
That's more than kind of.
You
That's
have
more than-
facial hair as well.
This is a
but
beard, ma'am.
that's more.
I know it's interesting when you have to talk a beard that wasn't you in high school, but
okay, wow. Okay, stop knowing me. But hey, Jose on the air is hanging out with us as well. Hello. How are y'all
Hello.
doing?
living
I'm
the
great.
dream. It feels
Yeah.
like I've done this just yesterday.
Yeah,
What?
big show tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
So
we
nice
are
talked
talking
it
about
twice.
AEW WrestleDream that is not hailing from the great state of Washington. No, we decided to mix it up and go to St. Louis. Why? Because that's where Randy Orton's from, right?
That's true.
Yeah, wrong company though.
I don't think he'll be involved.
Who else is from St. Louis?
In AEW, I don't know.
Honestly, who gives a shit? You know, St. Louis. Have you been to St. Louis?
I've never been.
Not
However,
missing much. Not missing much.
My husband, because he was in a military family as well.
Okay, fair.
They were stationed he said it was about an hour drive.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got an
where he
arch.
lived.
They got an arch over there.
Yeah.
It looks like a handle to a bag. Like God is just going to come through and just lift it out of the ground and chuck it into space.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say so.
Cool.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
But notoriously, AEW WrestleDream is where the meme of Wrestling Made Me Cry came from, where the lovely Adam Copeland, the love of my life, who, he decided to debut an AEW.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
And it's so funny on the rewatch because there are other people with signs for Adam Copeland. Like they knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, it was like the world's worst kept secret, and that's saying something considering when Cody went back to WWE, it was also the world's worst kept secret. So, yeah.
I've never been a secret, so I've never known a secret. I just share everything.
Not even Victoria's?
Well, we call those the sticky fingers moments. I knew it was going to happen.
Does it happen every time you say sticky fingers? Do they go bonkers?
Yeah. They don't want mom to mention any time that I've ever been a klepto.
Yeah, no, they want those fingers where you could see them.
Yeah. They're like, she used the word again. And then they just go. I think she said it. She said it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're not talking about the dogs. We're not talking about sticky fingers. We have a 12 matches to predict.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But before we jump in, because this is the Collins on the Rocks podcast, what are y'all drinking tonight?
Go ahead, JPJ.
Well, I'm gonna sound like the old man here. I have to wake up incredibly early to go to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. So I am drinking H2O, but I did participate in some other extracurriculars off air before we went live. So I would say that I am I will be feeling effects of things as yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jose, what do we got?
Well, in the spirit of it being a Friday night and me going to a hockey game tomorrow, I figured I could drink a little bit. So got my Diet Coke and to doctor it up, some Donku Gold Puerto Rican rum.
Oh. That is really pretty packaging.
Yeah, I like the silver better, but this actually does look pretty. It's 40 proof 80. No, it's 80 proof 40% ABV.
Jeez, all right.
Corona tumbler, so.
Very pretty. I was going to make myself a hot toddy. We're a little under the weather earlier. And then I just did like a shot of tequila. So
hell yes. If I did not have to work tomorrow, I would be drinking gin. I'm either a craft beer gentleman, or if I'm drinking liquor, I am a gin man. I like gin.
You like drinking Christmas trees?
Well, I don't drink it straight. I'm not a psychopath.
Okay. Yeah.
But
like he's over there for a bottle of Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like a good gin and lemonade. That is
gin and lemonade.
Yeah. Hendrix and lemonade would be the choice.
Interesting.
And then you get it's good. I'm telling you, it's a little sweet, but it's got the fine.
It's got the I tried to impress a guy one time and pretended to like gin and tonics.
That's not
my thing. And I feel like gin is one of those liquors where you either like there's no middle ground. Like I've never met anybody that goes, I go, oh, I like gin, and they go, yeah, gin's all right. It's either I love gin. They'll be like, oh, gin guy, yeah, I love gin, or they're like, that's disgusting, get away from me.
Yeah, I feel like gin has the same reputation as like Hennessy or just like any cognac. It's extremely polarizing. Either you love it or you get it the fuck away.
Dogs agree.
What are
dogs agree?
Listen, I have new upstairs neighbors. I've lived in this apartment now for 5 years. I've had the same upstairs neighbors for 5 years.
Party animals up there now?
They moved out. And now it's just some guys up there.
Oh, bros?
I don't know.
Like
I've yelled at them already because
you've already yelled at them.
Yeah, I've already yelled at them. Because the other day I go to get in my car.
Yeah.
And they are parked over the line and angled, so I could not open my car door. I had to get in through my passenger side because I had to go to work.
Yeah.
So I got in through my passenger side, knee deep in my passenger seat.
Oh.
I would have
not doing anything casual.
I 100% would have tore a ligament. No. I would have been like, I'm hurt now.
So I left them a very.
Did you put a letter on the windshield?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually have the letter pulled up here. It says, and I quote, Sam, the other night when you were home, Ron went to bed and stuck his head in between a cocktail waitress's breast and made out with 2 chicks. We figured you should know.
Yes, and I went to an internet cafe to write it. Mm-hmm. We just talked about that on the Peak Millennials podcast, and I honestly, classic television right there.
My favorite part of it was the fact that I was in high school during like peak Jersey Shore, and I had a young homeroom teacher, so like early to mid 20s like homeroom, and we would all recap Jersey Day on a Friday morning. Like it was coffee talk.
Yeah,
the best thing.
Absolutely, get crazy.
Yeah.
When I can't remember the song. Get crazy. Get
wild. Let's party. Or get wild. Or,
yeah, whatever it is.
I'm going to the Jersey Shore, bitch.
Wow.
Snooki.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we've renamed our pre-show a tailgating event.
Yes.
The tailgate brawl.
Tailgate brawl. We have
4 matches. In an hour.
How are we going to stuff 4 matches into a 1-hour bag? Well,
did nobody watch AEW Dark Elevation?
Yeah.
They used to stuff all those matches in like a half hour before Dynamite.
Well, we got some pretty great matches. So the first one I want to talk about is FTR, Cash and Dax versus Jet Speed, Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight. Who do y'all pick? Since y'all are my guests, you get to go first. So,
yeah, I want to see Jose and I went through our predictions yesterday on Body Slam on our Dynamite Dub, and some of my choices have changed overnight.
Really? Because I've
changed a few. Yes. So I'm interested to see if any of Jose's do.
That I can think of. We will find out in real time.
Yeah,
I know
I'm very intrigued by this. But
I know for myself. Oh God. Or do you?
Oh no. I was gonna say for this one I'm not. I want Jet Speed to win this one. So I am going with the fact of who I want to win. I'm not confident they will, but I want Jet Speed to win. So I'm picking Jet Speed in this one.
Okay.
Fair. I know for me, I was saying FTR probably just because of the fact that they lost it all out. And they probably have a little bit more that could be done with the tag title picture that they need the win a little bit further right now. Although I do feel like Jet Speed probably could have won the ladder match and everything would have been honky-dory and perfectly fine. However, that's not the scenario. I feel like they're going to do FTR versus Brodito at Full Gear. So, yeah, I'm going with the whatever tag team you want to call them with Stokely. FTR, yeah.
After watching that intergender match with Willow, I really love Jet Speed. I've always loved Mike Bailey on his own. I always loved Kevin Knight on his own. Them together is pretty radical for me. But if we're trying to figure out who should be angled towards Brodito, who is over like Rover here, you need that complimentary heel, right? So having an FTR win would be, in my sense, logical. However, it'll make me really sad after all of that, having Jet Speed lose.
Yeah.
When we get to another tag match on the main card, I have opinions which affect
okay,
this.
we'll get to that. However, so within Auntie Collins predictions, I like to see how y'all would do. Who is pinning whom?
I think you probably have Dax pinning. I think Speedball's getting pinned, so Dax is going to pin Speedball.
I have Kevin Knight pinning Dax.
Oh, interesante. I think Dax pins Mike Bailey. Something about those feet, something about those feet brings out the baldy weirdos, the freaks, You ever grab something with your toes and it just like feels really good?
No.
Like sand on your feet,
But I'm not grabbing it. Like I'm just walking on it.
I'm grabbing it. I'm like digging my feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong crowd.
Listen, I am not a beach. I like the beach. I'll go to the beach, but I'm not a big beach guy.
I mean, I looked beached at some points. But no, I love the beach. I'm not one that's gonna like sink my toes and like claw into it, but I'll walk on sand.
If I'm going to the beach, I'm going to swim. I'm not going to hang out in the sand.
Oh,
that's how I roll.
I don't need to know what the ocean brings.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Those the people that go, and maybe it's just because I've been a bigger person in my whole life, but those people that just go to the beach and just lay there in the hot sun all day, I'm like, how is that enjoyable at all?
That is enjoyable for me.
I mean, I don't burn, so actually, I take that back.
Maybe it's because I do. Maybe it's because I do. I'm like, you're just hot. You're just sitting there hot.
I've only burned once in my life, and that was in Puerto Rico because you're that fucking close to the equator. I got burned.
My God.
It was
What is
terrible.
that like? What is that like?
Well, it was 2017, 2 presidents and a few hurricanes ago, so
okay,
it was good.
Interesting. So there is a match on here, by the way, as we trail on TBD, that has TBD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston and Hook versus TBD. A what?
Yeah.
Help me try to figure this one out.
Yeah, so TBD's going over in a squat. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Who's this TBD team that's going to lose to Eddie Kingston and Hook? Is it
I
the
said
premier
yesterday
athletes?
I thought it was going to be the fraternity.
Oh my God. I'm not reviewing Ring of Honor anymore.
Because you have a brain.
I don't have time. However, notice that none of these people that are in the fraternity are of fraternity age.
No, Cole is. Cole's the closest.
He is the close, I guess. It just screams yuck.
Are you looking for realism in your professional wrestling?
I am looking to not be grossed out. If you want to be a heel team, be a heel team. Okay, be the podcast boys, right?
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be good.
Come out with your little mics and be like, we love Joe Rogan.
No,
We're the podcast boys.
Don't do that.
Men's rights. Like, do all that. Like, I will boo you because
men's rights.
Imagine.
You know, that's what Max Caster should have done instead of this whole like greatest wrestler alive bullshit.
Absolutely. Imagine a team called Men's Rights. That's it. And it's just to rage bait you. Not this bullshit frat boy, whatever. Because all I see is men in their 30s and Cole Carter trying to out college days. And it's like those 30-year-olds that hit on the freshmen.
Yeah.
Why?
7.
I get it.
Are you telling me how old they are?
I think he's certain. Yeah.
So Griff Garrison's 27. I couldn't tell you about Jack Jameson, but I'm assuming he's not in his 20s.
I would say he's probably 36.
He looks like he is 42 years old.
36.
Granted, gear will do that to somebody, so I don't know. Preston Vance is 33. And then
Only 33.
I mean, not about 33.
I mean, I don't
know.
I don't even know who it could be. I don't think they
25,
would do...
so he would be at
20.
like the tail end of like super duper senior, late to college fraternity.
It's on the pre-show, so I would think that nothing major is gonna happen with the TBD. I don't think it's gonna be this major thing or anything like that. I don't know. To me, it's just whoever it is. Obviously, we would think Hook and Eddie Kingston will take care of business here, obviously, right?
I mean, one would hope, yeah.
They partying up there? They getting the dogs riled up? It's Friday night.
They are throwing things from their balcony.
Hell yeah. What do you mean things? What kind of things?
I don't know, but I'm just hearing things being thrown from up above this window.
Lovely.
They're having a party up there. I can hear them.
I want them all to...
Wait, I could have bleeped for you.
Oh, do you want to? Let's
Yeah.
go. They should...
You just got to get a broom and just start poking the ceiling.
And I now have to be that person.
Yeah, you just got to start hitting the ceiling with the broom. Like, come on.
I mean, not to be the idiot of the three of us, but have you talked to a super about this?
Yeah, I guess you could call the building.
Y'all got like an HOA or something.
Yeah, you could call the people in charge and be like, "Hey, can you call them and tell them to pipe on down?"
I could.
Yeah.
Anyway. I know we don't like him, but would you please shut the hell up? Does sound pretty good right about now.
That would be really great. So TBD, we're thinking it's the frat house. Okay.
It's gonna be it's on the pre-show. It's not gonna be anything major. Can't be.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be any. What do you guys think of the tag team of Eddie Kingston and Hook?
I don't.
Oh.
I think they're better off as singles wrestlers.
Yeah, I like them. I like them both individually, but yeah, it feels kind of just like out of place and forced to me. I feel like I wanted more from Eddie Kingston. I was ready for Eddie Kingston's return. We got the return, and it's like, okay, he should be doing kind of not. And this is not a negative towards Hook at all, but he should be doing more than this. He should be doing more than this.
Yeah, I don't fault the performers in this case. It's quite literally just they're working with what they're being given, which isn't much.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I found the number in case it starts to get too out of hand. Okay.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna file a complaint live tonight. It's gonna be.
Listen,
incredible.
I'm not above it. Like that's excessive noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still are. We still have 2 matches. We have Harley Cameron teaming with Willow Nightingale versus Divine Vanity. That is what Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are being called now. Who do you have and why? Since JPJ, you're going. Let's proven.
No. I have Willow and Harley. I got the baby faces winning.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I think they're probably, and Jose said it yesterday. This is probably the pairing whenever they announce the tournament for the AEW women's tag titles. I feel like Harley and Willow will end up being the pairing because Harley tried to be with Mercedes and Mercedes said no and all that stuff. So I feel like the babyface is getting a win. We know that Penelope and Megan Bayne are an established duo, so they don't need to win or do anything like that. So yeah, I just have everyone loves Willow. Willow's fantastic. So I got the baby faces winning, getting the crowd in a good mood.
Yeah, no, I said the same thing too. I had the baby faces winning here. And then I kind of went a little bit deeper. I feel like Penelope and Megan are going to go all the way in the tournament. I don't think they might win the titles, but I think they're going to be like the heel team that goes all the way. And we could probably see this match again in the semifinals.
I love Harley Cameron. I used to not like her. But there's something magical about how silly she is. And I think Willow has this silliness too. I just hate the thought that it's another pay-per-view that Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford would be losing.
I agree. Megan,
but they haven't positioned themselves in a manner that would matter.
No.
Well, it's not even just that. They win so much on TV as it is. You kind of got to give the baby faces something. And if it just happens to be like at a pay-per-view, like even if it's a pre-show, so be it.
Yeah. They do win a lot. Like on Collision, they do win in almost, Megan Bayne, at least, like they do win a lot. So it is one of those things where, plus I feel like Willow needs, I know it's a pre-show, but like Willow needs a win too, I think.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, she had such a great show out in that intergender match, but she was the one who took the pin.
Yeah.
So a win for Willow is a win for us all, right?
100%.
Absolutely. Do you think that FTR and Jet Speed will get involved in the women's match?
I don't think so in the slightest.
Interesting.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like they're going to keep both of those matches separated literally just to ensure that like nothing is like screwed with for the pre-show. And then we want to get into like the Dusty Finish stuff and it's not even the actual pay-per-view. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's fair. Archer Luis Martinez. Remember, I have treats. Our last match of this tailgate brawl, which they said the difference between it during that media call is that not only is it going to be on YouTube, it's going to be on HBO, but it's also going to be aired on TNT. I don't watch cable, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they actually started doing that. So what I've noticed that they've been doing is they'll take one of the hours away from Collision. They'll make the Dynamite before 3 hours. And then that second half of Collision, that's the tailgate brawl slot that they put on TV now.
Oh, shit. I heard. Oh, yeah. They're coordinating their sounds and stuff up there.
Yeah, they sound like us doing our intro last week on Beards.
You got bros up there.
You sound like you have a live studio audience.
You got bros.
I do. I hate this so much.
There's some bros up there, man. They're
the single mom that used to live upstairs from us. Her son used to do and Ian's, and we worked that out. So I'm confident I can try and work it out with them. But right now,
it's pretty good. They're having a good time.
Well. Time is up. All right.
Time is up. Your time is now.
Your time is now. That's it. John Cena.
John Cena. Anyway.
All right. So we are jumping into our main card. We have Darby Allin versus John Moxley in an I Quit match. That promo.
Wait, no, we're missing one more on the pre-show.
But that's just all 4. Oh, the Roderick Strong with the conglomeration.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry about that. Roderick Strong and the conglomeration, they're going to conglomerate with the Death Riders. Jose,
Yeah.
who do you got and why?
So I said Death Riders, and I feel like Roderick Strong's going to end up being recruited into the Death Riders because he doesn't want to be part of the conglomeration.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He fits the Death Riders perfectly, actually, if you think about it. He's like a perfect member for them.
I saw him in Ring of Honor. I know how he moves.
Yeah.
Plus, he has his lady in there.
Ooh.
You know?
Marino will probably seal it with a kiss, you know.
Yeah. He's got his lady in there. He fits that vibe. You can tell he's just hanging around the conglomeration for Kyle because he loves Kyle, but he wants nothing to do with it at all. And I could see him. I could see him. Maybe he doesn't like. Maybe it doesn't happen all in one night. Maybe.
Yeah.
But like I could see him being frustrated, and that's why the loss happens. And then. Sorry. I don't want to be sorry.
Black Girl Wrestling said boo.
Sorry.
No.
Not
I
tomato,
get
tomato.
Yeah, tomato.
I get it, but yeah, I can see it happening. If you look at Roderick Strong objectively, he fits the vibe of the Death Riders.
He does
very well.
Listen, he tucks his shirt into his trunks and
defund
the Death Riders.
What I thought you were going to say about he tucks.
Listen.
Defund the Death Riders.
He does not tuck.
Listen, I didn't like the Death Riders for a while, like everyone else, but I feel like lately I've been into them. I'm into them more now than I have ever been. You know what I mean? So I'm not against it. That prison chat that they had through the prison, that was the best part of Dynamite. That was the best segment on Dynamite.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
tremendous.
The way
they're gonna have to kill it. They're gonna die. One of these guys is dying.
Oh yeah, no,
well,
are as close to death as you can get without it being TNA.
Yeah. Wow. I mean,
think of all the people that TNA has killed and subsequently resurrected.
What do you mean? You didn't like that massive heat they got for Dark State, bro? You weren't into that?
You didn't like that?
What? Anyway.
Bye, everybody. Not another podcast where I have to.
No, we're not. We're here to talk AEW wrestling.
No.
But
normalize prison promos.
It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. And I know Darby mentioning that he thinks about joining the Death Riders every day.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. And the fact that they talked about Danielson so much, and he was like, it's Danielson. That's the reason I feel this way about you, John. It's Danielson. It's what you did to Danielson. And it's just, I thought that was excellent. I thought the whole thing was tremendous.
Do y'all remember watching that at All Out? Like, it was so traumatizing.
Yeah, it was.
And then watching it again in person 1 year ago at WrestleDream, where Jon Moxley won the title. And they ended the show like that.
I mean, that's how they ended a lot of shows with the Death Riders in the early part of the Death Rider. They didn't care about, you know what they said? They said, F your feelings. I don't know if I can swear on here.
You can.
Can I swear?
Okay.
And they said, fuck your feelings. That's what they
said.
Actually, we don't care. You go home happy? Fuck that.
No. You know what it was? AEW got the music licensing bug again, so they left us on leaving the show with just one question. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Through the wind, wanting to start again. Do ya?
Jon Moxley's gonna kill Darby Allin, right?
Oh my God!
You stay ready, and get ready.
Yeah, Jon Moxley is going to murder Darby Allin, and we'll see Darby Allin come back to life. Because, and here's my problem. Here's my problem with Darby Allin. Could you shut the fuck up about going to Mount Everest? Can you?
Yeah. You're Mount Everest. Oh no, of course not. Because
That's his whole personality right now.
Yeah, I
went
said
to Mount
that.
Everest, and every time we went to Mount Everest, I'm like, okay.
Well, you know, it's
We
about
get
that
it.
flag. When I stuck the flag down at the top of Mount Everest, I was like, oh, I'm so pure. AEW is so pure. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
snow. Snow is real pure.
Listen, all right. So I know I just said
Especially in
Moxley's.
AEW.
Okay, I know I just said that Moxley's going to kill Darby, but I actually think that Darby needs to win this match.
And I think he's going to.
And I think it ends with Darby draping the AEW flag over Moxley.
So here was my tinfoil hat theory that I had yesterday.
Okay.
I don't think that either one of them is going to say I quit on their own. The Death Riders won't let Moxley quit. Whoever the fuck is going to be with Darby won't let Darby quit. I think it's going to come down to the person you least expect to get involved coming in with a towel to throw it in. And that being the Queen of Canada herself, Renee Paquette.
Renee?
To humanize Jon Moxley, to make him think of his family.
Little Nora coming out? Daddy,
no. You leave the kids in the back for a match like this. But I'm just saying, like, you already have, like, people being tongue-in-cheek. Well, you can send a message to your husband and tell him this, but, like, it's not going to be, like, as gruesome as, like, the father-son I quit match where the throwing in the towel, which is the only reference I will make to anybody in that family on the air for a very long time. So help me fucking God, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, Darby's falling off something bad. It's just gonna be.
Someone's gonna be bleeding to the point that.
I mean, we've seen them.
They've
they've ripped each other's ears. Like we've seen what they've done against each other and against others. Like we know how gruesome they are. We know how violent they'll get. How crazy Darby will jump off shit, fall.
Bones?
Yeah, like what's he gonna do? Like jump from the
balcony?
balcony?
Yeah, but you know he didn't die. He had crystallized.
Yeah.
And now he's a Amazon bitch ready for the runway.
What can they do here that's going to be new? Like that's going to be because you know they're going to try to top everything they've ever done.
Let's see.
What the hell can they do?
Barbed wire.
Yeah,
we've done sheets of glass.
They did.
They're going to light them on fire, right?
So no, they did a bed of nails. However, they haven't really. No, they did do impalement when Moxley got suplexed on the stage. Never mind.
Yeah. It's gonna be light on fire, right? It has to be.
There's that Molotov cocktail.
The Molotov, maybe maybe Darby's gonna I don't know. He's gonna light them on fire, and Moxie's like, all right.
Are they gonna pull an Arn Anderson?
Get out that Glock.
Get out that Glock, maybe.
Show you
that brings it to a completely different level. If they do that, I don't know. I just feel like Darby's gonna threaten to blow something up. Or light someone on fire, and Moxley will just, I quit. All right, I quit. All right. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. So y'all think Darby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think Jon Moxley is gonna win. So
that's fair.
I mean, if he does, there's no coming back from this for Darby.
That's my only thing. That's my only thing about it.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Like point.
Don't come back. Go back to Mount Everest. Bye. Yeah. Since I'm doing this in order on Wikipedia, we have Hangman Adam Page, your AEW Men's World Champion, versus that thick ham Samoa Joe. That's what he called him on commentary. A thick little hickory ham or whatever he called him. I don't know. It's funny. It made Bryan Danielson laugh. So
love Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Love him.
He really is. Love him. Who do y'all have and why? It's probably pretty obvious. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Up on AEW right now of Hangman, the journey of Hangman. It's pretty long, but see it.
I saw the trailer, didn't watch the whole thing, but no, there's not a snowball's chance in hell or the AEW locker room that Hangman's going to lose.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Hangman all day. It will be great, though, and they will beat the crowd. Hangman's going to get his ass kicked in this match. Joe's going to beat that ass.
Absolutely.
It's going to beat that ass, but
Hangman's going to
win. There's no chance he doesn't.
Yeah, there's no chance for Samoa Joe. However, I love Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
so, and hearing that this is going to be his last contract and then he's done, rude, Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
But then I realized that I've been watching Samoa Joe wrestle for
25 years.
25 years.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, obviously, when you think about the names that are going out, oh, I don't know how long Joe has left on the contract, but, within the next year or so, obviously, there's the big guy that we all know that's ending, AJ Styles next year, Joe next year, maybe. Like, these are, we're losing some heavy hitters.
Yeah, I mean, we just lost the Dudleys. We're about to lose Tanahashi. Like, there's a lot of people that are coming and going. It makes you realize, damn, 25 years really is that long, especially in wrestling when you think about it.
Long time, yeah. Joe is an all-timer. One of the greats. I'm glad he has this opportunity to kind of fight for the title again. I do think this is something Hangman needs because Hangman's never beat him. And yeah, I feel like this is a good spot for Joe. He's going to put on a hell of a match and then what should be probably the main event of the show. But yeah, Hangman, Hangman's holding that thing for a little bit longer. So.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mark, why are you laughing like that, bro? Are they having a house party? What's going on up there?
I don't know. I'm BRB.
Do you think? Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Is she leaving us, Jose? Oh no! Well, is she gonna go knock on their door?
I don't know. See, I can't have the music play because I need to hear it.
I don't think we're gonna. I think she muted her shit.
Damn it.
I can tell she muted her shit. You think she's just screaming at him right now? Or you do think she's going up there?
I think she's going up there.
Oh boy. What is it? She's in Seattle. She's in Washington State. Mm-hmm. So it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, it's just about to be 6, so.
I mean they're after work.
It's not quiet hours.
No, it's not quiet hours. I mean, they just, could be boys hanging after work.
I just think it's just the unfair thing of like having paper thin walls and ceilings.
Yes, that's what it is. So. It's really the structure of the building, if anything. Yeah. You think she's just going to get into like a fist fight? You think she's going to start throwing down?
I wouldn't say a fist fight. Save that for when the Mariners get eliminated from the ALDS.
Well, I was going to say, they just tied the game, though, in the 8th inning over here.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh, she's back. She's back. They're back.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
I turned the mic off so you didn't hear.
Did you go up there?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Quiet the fuck down?
I said I can hear you sitting in my living room and in my room. I shouldn't be hearing your every conversation. And they go, oh, we had no idea. It's not even quiet hours. So he said, it doesn't fucking matter. It's called courtesy.
Fair. That's fair.
Apartment living is apartment living.
Yeah, you have to have some decorum.
Yeah.
There needs to be some decorum and some just building respect.
Mm-hmm. And I just have one thing to say about that.
I thought the chicken was lovely.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Hello. Yes.
We're
having shitty neighbors.
All right.
Anyway.
So where were we?
Well, see, when
Hangman.
two wrestlers really love each other. No.
Yeah. We just finished Hangman and Joe talk.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hangman and Joe. So obviously, Hangman, Adam Page.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I don't know whose chat that is, but I do see the Hive Media somewhere. Is that the lovely Josh Robinson?
That is the lovely Josh Robinson.
Hello,
My man,
hello.
Josh Robinson.
What if I'm young chat?
We love Josh Robinson. Right?
Yes.
Call this Hot Mamas. Hot Mamas.
I appreciate
I'll take
that.
it.
I appreciate that.
The Hot Mamas. See, better tag team name.
I was gonna say at least we have our stable name now.
Yeah, Hot Mamas.
The Hot Mamas.
Speaking of Hot Mamas, we have the AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander versus the timeless one, that Tony Storm. Who do you have and why, JPJ?
Ooh, damn.
I have Statlander retaining here.
Okay.
Defeated Tony in the 4-way to win the belt. Tony gets her one-on-one chance to win the belt back, but I think Statlander wins. This match is going to be fantastic. I think it'll be a match of the night contender. However, as good as this match will be, I am more intrigued about what these ladies are going to do afterwards. I'm interested to see where Tony goes. Does she go down a darker path? Do we see a new iteration of Tony Storm? I want to see Statlander mix it up with some new faces fighting for the AEW Women's World Championship. I think we'll talk about them later, but I think Tekla moving forward would be a good match. I'm excited to see. I'm excited for this match. It's going to be incredible, but I am very excited to see where these two go afterwards as well. But I am picking Statlander to retain.
Absolutely. Jose, you're on deck.
I'm also picking Statlander, but Collins, I'm going to pose you a question. I know this match does not have an official stipulation other than the championship, but you've seen the build over the last 2 weeks. Can you confirm nor deny that this is also unofficially being considered a strap match?
Okay, first off, no jokes aside.
It's been steamy.
No jokes aside.
Yeah.
Strap match stipulation is one of my favorites.
Oh,
Do
do
you like the strap match?
I love a strap match.
I love a strap match too. I like it.
But what
It's old
about in
school.
your wrestling?
Oh, we're talking about wrestling still. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me. Okay, I love wrestling when it's a little bit erotic. Like,
Especially when
can we
it's
be
sapphic.
honest?
You're a Mariners fan, are you not?
I am.
Are you avoiding the game?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything then.
Oh no, why?
Because they just hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 8th to take a 4-run lead.
Let's go.
It was 2-1 when this inning started. There are still no outs. Cal Raleigh hit a home run to tie it, and
big
then Suarez,
dumper.
and then
Let's
Suarez just
go.
hit his second home run of the
Did you
game,
really
which was
just
a
call
grand
Cal Raleigh
slam.
Big Dumper?
That's his
Yeah, that's
nickname.
what he-
No, that's his
that's
nickname, Big
his
Dumper.
nickname.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that's a
You
known.
should
Yeah,
see that
dumper.
dumpy.
he's
See,
a
the problem is
catcher,
that-
so he's got a huge ass.
But
He's
that's
got
not
it.
the problem, though. The one that I always think about with the huge ass is Kike Hernandez on the Dodgers.
Yeah. Don't get me started with the Dodgers. I have
Let them
Dodger
have a
fatigue.
dump
Fuck
off.
the Dodgers. Anyway.
Let's
I would
have
if you
a
let me.
dump off.
Yeah, anyway.
We need this win. We can't get to this point and just lose.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I follow this one TikToker that does like these baseball commentator impressions, but he's a big Blue Jays fan. I like him. The Blue Jays don't have to win, though. As long as I keep scrolling my TikTok timeline here, it's the bottom of the 8th inning here at Rogers Center. All that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. The Mariners have never even made it to the World Series before in history,
go
so
all
like
the way,
let
damn
them
it.
let them do it. Let them at least get there. The
Give 'em a
Dodgers are going to
Cinderella
be
story.
the Dodgers are going to be tough no matter what. They're just a juggernaut, but I mean,
Yeah.
The Mariners, once my team was out, I was kind of like the Mariners were my favorite team besides the Red Sox when I was a kid because I grew up in the Ken Griffey Jr. era and he was the coolest man alive. So, yeah.
No, I
Why
have
not?
family in Washington. I would root for the Mariners regardless. I
Yeah.
think they're a good org.
They'll never be better than my Red Sox.
Wouldn't they
R.I.P.
already be better than your Red Sox?
They're having a better season for sure. But how many championships they have? Oh, that's right. Anyway. Well, look at that. Hand service. That's delivery.
Of the Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, what is it? Diet Coke with lime.
Diet Coke with lime. I've been looking for this. Oh,
Don't you love it when
Listen.
you don't have to put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up?
listen. He knows what happens when this happens.
That's why he did it. Let me sure.
Yeah, so that means you're getting back at your neighbors later. Got it.
Exactly.
get to rehearse that strap match, you know.
No, actually, no. It's not going to be a strap match. It's going to be Avenue Q Tech Week.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Excuse
reading for
me.
the role of Gary Coleman is Auntie Collins during You Can Be As Loud as the Hell You Want.
That's true. Yeah, you can give them. You can.
You're not allowed to be loud you're not allowed to be loud at the library, an art museum, or on a plane. But when do I finish the lyric? I could finish the lyric, but I have some respect for you and MP.
Thank you for having some respect for me.
Yeah,
But hey, at least you can repay your neighbors the favor with the noise.
multiple times.
Yeah, it is usually multiple times.
Fair enough.
Just take the R out of rocks and replace it with something else, and that's the post podcast.
I don't record that.
No.
Not for free.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Not for free. Not for free.
Used to do that. No longer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah.
So unanimously, we are for the Chris Statlander to win this match. All right.
Or as Shop AEW says, Straplander. I'm not even kidding. It's on a shirt.
I would, if I...
You need to own that shirt.
It's the
If
fact that they released that shirt just before National Coming Out Day.
Okay, but like, if I wore that shirt, I would fully expect you to call me a slur.
They don't
Really?
already? The whole "you're queer auntie" thing doesn't...
Plenty of people. I kind of miss when I used to fight with people online.
I do have fun.
So, it depends. It has to be worth it.
It does have to be worth it.
Yeah.
But I will never forget that this person was like, "You're not even a queen." And I was like, "Queen?" And then I went, "Oh, do you not know how to read? Because the R and N."
Yeah.
And they instantly blocked me.
Reading is
Because I
fundamental.
said, "Oh, you don't know how to read?" Oops.
It hit too hard to home. Too close to home. They had to get out of
I
it.
just sometimes miss. I just miss trolling people,
Yeah.
Now I gotta be an adult.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Where is
The
the
world.
fun in that?
No, you don't have to be an adult. You don't have to.
I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Well, speaking of not growing up, the Young Bucks
Oh,
have a chance to win a $500,
I said the same thing
$500,
yesterday.
$500,000 cash prize. Sorry, numbers are hard. Versus the Jurassic Express. We got Jungle Jack in the house teaming up with the Luchasaurus. Who do we got and why?
Jurassic Express, hands down. The Bucks need to hit rock bottom.
yeah. Their biggest, obviously, their first big match since returning. I don't think they're gonna lose, and I think the Bucks lose, and then kind of go back down in the low of the lows and the dumps, and kind of continue to lean into that and work their way back up. I feel like that's what happens.
I could piggyback off of that and regurgitate my theory from yesterday. But I said it, for the lowest of lows, I want them to go to the depths of hell. Like, they're not even on AEW anymore. They're in a fucking Proving Grounds match on ROH for those tag titles. Whether you have them beat LFI or not, that remains to be seen, but have them quite literally work their way back up the card, and then slowly give them little things, like maybe you don't give them a jobber entrance, but you don't give them theme music or a Titantron, and then you slowly add in the presentation as they pay their dues along the way up. And then you could have them go back after the AEW World Tag titles.
I like the Broke Bucks so much.
Yeah.
Broke Buck Mountain.
Yeah.
Let them be broke for a whole year.
Why not?
Let us get through tax season and they're having issues with taxes and oh my God, one of you is gonna go all the situation and go to prison, for tax evasion.
Not the F, the B, and the I getting involved.
Yeah.
Oof.
Female body inspector.
Yeah, not great.
Not the full-blooded.
Think about how that was like a joke. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that. When I was a child, that was like a routinely said joke.
My brother had that shirt.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it definitely is painted that way where Luchasaurus and Jungle Jack Perry being back together,
sorry.
and that song is
Oh
just,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
The best
crowd
part of
is
the
into
reunion
it.
is the fact that we got Tarzan Boy back.
Mhm.
Well, do we
just need
though?
Taz to
Because
sing it again.
oh no, yeah, but all right. So Jack Perry, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to mention other. He's come back, right? Everybody's good, but he's not really. He's still kind of the Jack Perry that we saw when he left, right? Like he hasn't really come back and is like full-fledged. You know what I mean? I don't
wouldn't
know.
expect him to be though.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's like
there's
is this
good
like
in him, but he doesn't have to go full Jungle Boy anymore. It's just showing that he's not the scapegoat anymore.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of like, all right, is
Yeah,
this
because we've moved on from
Like
Yeah.
I've been
Come
through some shit and I've changed my ways. Like
Yeah.
that should be it. Like this like hybrid of Jungle Jack Perry that we have now. I
Yeah.
feel like it makes perfect sense for what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a laugh button too if they want it. What? Wrong button.
Oh shit, Trish. Anyway,
I'm gonna point. I'm pointing.
Bro. All right.
Not the point. Do you got the keys
Yeah.
to the city?
We have to go on. Okay, we have 4 more matches. We have a singles match for the AEW TNT Championship. We have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe.
Auntie Collins, how dare you?
What?
You didn't
Say his full name.
Kyle Fletcher?
The Proto
That's not it.
Star.
Oh, the Proto Star.
Kyle Fletcher.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta say his full name.
I have to say his name.
He
and
would
he
demand
appears?
it if he was here. He would demand it. Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
That's
the
the-
Proto Star.
Just now it's taking everything in me to not bleach my hair and get a satin fucking button down for that to be my Halloween costume.
Why not? Do it. YOLO.
I don't know if I have time to get a fucking wig. No, I have time to get a wig. It's gonna be so raw.
Yeah, you get 2. Yeah, Halloween's.
It's 2 weeks.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, 2 weeks for the most part.
I'll
I
get a
have
shake and go.
I
It'll be
have
fine.
2 Halloween costumes.
Nice.
I have nothing planned, and this is weird because normally I have something by now.
Yeah, I'll probably peruse the stores this week coming up.
Peruse the
He's
stores.
going for
Yeah.
a stroll.
Y'all do store-bought costumes?
First of all,
I
yeah.
piecemeal mine, but I have to get stuff from the store, Miss Thing.
Oh my
Sometimes I just
God.
like to go to whatever the Halloween store is and just be like, all right, that looks like a fat guy could fit into it. All right, that's what I'm doing.
I love a Halloween store. It's
Yeah.
decorations that are all year round. That's where I got my welcome goblin sign.
I feel like I've
Yeah.
always gotten burned by the Halloween stores just because being of a larger state, they didn't have anything worthwhile.
100%. It's gotten a lot better though. Like if you go to one of those
It has.
stores that have like the walls of costumes that you look at and you like tell the person the
I could
number
not
or whatever.
tell you the last time I
There's
got
a lot
the
of-
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah. I try to, yeah, we have some like, not mom and pop, but we have some other versions of those stores where I'm from that are not Spirit of Halloween. And I try to go to those just because damn the man.
I
But,
think Spirit Halloween should be all year long.
I wouldn't hate it.
Aren't they
I don't
gonna
know
do
what.
Spirit Christmas now too?
Yeah. So we had a Kmart that has been a.
What was that? Was someone sleeping with someone? What happened? No, I'm kidding.
See,
Do I
didn't hear that? But
Should
I
I
you-
leave and just like
No,
put this in
no.
the windowsill?
Well, but my thing is, I just got PTSD to when I used to work at Kmart. Yeah,
Do y'all have Christmas tree shops out there?
not anymore. Those bitches closed.
Yeah.
I don't
we had
know
a
what a
couple- we
Christmas
had a-
tree shop is.
You know what?
It was like if Bed Bath and Beyond and Kmart had a baby.
Yeah. And it was just all Christmas stuff all year round. And it
Well-
looked like a.
Well, no, it was like the lower rent version of like a Home Goods and a TJ Maxx.
Oh. I think I would have really liked that. I really like anything tchotchke for Christmas. I like to
Oh,
collect
it was
little
it's
Santa
very
Clauses.
much tchotchke.
Oh, you would have had a field day. You would have had
I
a field
love
day
those little
inside a
Santa
Christmas
Clauses.
tree shop. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Christmas tree shop.
Honestly, RIP like those niche little stores.
Yeah, if you're not some corporate bullshit, you ain't making it anymore. That's what it feels like.
True.
I mean, even then, the corporate ones are just starting to fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
Like
true.
if you
Let's-
think back to like turn of the millennium, all the stores that we used to have that just don't exist anymore.
All right, we can't
Like
go
you
too
don't have a
steep. We
Media
can't.
Play anymore. You
yeah,
don't
we
have a
can't.
Circuit City anymore. Sears is gone. Kmart's gone. Ames, Hills. Like I can keep going.
Honestly, so this is the topic of our Peak Millennial podcast this week. We are talking about mall culture in
Yep.
different stores that no longer exist.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I
Limited
was
to.
looking at my local mall's archives. They have archives, like
Yeah.
websites now, because what they did to our mall is that they basically took out the mall portion.
Yeah.
And they just have freestanding stores all close to each other.
Yeah,
with
it's
a
like
food
it's a
court.
yeah, it's like a marketplace or
Yeah.
some like one of these places that
Yeah,
they
That's
like we
turn
not
have
a
into this
one main
giant.
mall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we still have one main mall, but like the mall that was closest to me is just like they finally closed like the actual mall portion, but the food court's still open, which wasn't the downfall of that mall was them removing the food court originally to put a Dick's Sporting Goods there. That is no
Yeah.
longer open. But then they moved like some of the food court stuff into like its own like storefront or whatever, but we still have the Macy's and the JCPenney that are open there because they're rented out and they're actually successful. But we still have like
Wild.
one major mall that has like the works and all that shit. But yeah.
The best mall around here is the South Center Mall. And if you've heard of that, it's because it is the mall where the Hot Topic was, where Brody King had a meet and greet, or no, Darby had a meet and greet, and Brody came in and slammed Darby through a table.
Oh, work.
Nice.
Just
Yeah, no-
randomly. Just
For,
Sounds
yeah.
yeah.
like, it's
Sounds
just
For us,
a
it's the Walden Galleria, and I met Melina there in 2017.
iconic.
Yeah.
So the protostar, Chris Statlander, Kyle Fletcher. These people up here got me all fucked up.
well, they'll get their you'll get your revenge later.
Yeah, your husband's gonna have you all fucked.
Yeah. We got the protostar Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the AEW TNT Championship. JPJ, who do you have?
I would love it to be Mark Briscoe. And
Mhm.
I actually do believe Mark Briscoe has a chance to win this match, but I think it's too early. Look at Kyle proved last month that he is a 1,000% main event player. He is a future world champion, but I think him being the TNT champion is a good spot for him to have for a little bit while other things are happening up there. I think he retains, but I would love Mark Briscoe to get his first singles title in AEW. I would love it.
Yeah. I know I stand by this decision. I think Mark Briscoe is going to get it done because what I think is going to happen, we're going to start to slowly see the gears turn with members of the DCF starting to turn on each other, kind of like how we'll get into when we get into the tag title match. But I totally see Kyle Fletcher like losing that title, like losing his shit. And obviously he's already gone after the world title. What's the next best thing? The unified title. And whereas there already a little bit of dissension is with Okada and Takeshita. So what I'm thinking is you probably have, I mean, I'll just give you a 2 for prediction. I don't think that they're going to win the tag titles. I think Brody retains. But what will happen is probably going to be a full gear. You get Okada versus Takeshita 1-on-1. And then after that, that leads us into the C2, where Okada obviously is going to be in the C2 because he's the champion. Takeshita's going to enter, and Fletcher's going to enter. And we're going to have some infighting within the DCF. And it'll be
I
pleasing
can't
to me,
wait.
my homegirls.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I see hate a lot online for the Don Callis family. And
As they should.
I love it.
I like the people that are in it.
I like
Yeah.
everything about the Don Callis family except Don Callis. And you could quote me on that.
Okay. I mean, he's a big fan of my show, so he and I are tight.
Yeah. Here's my thing. You're supposed to hate Don Callis.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like,
No, I hate him for external reasons too, but just
Well,
behind
yes.
the fact that he's just unbearable as a character,
yeah.
it makes it even easier to hate him.
Yeah.
So
We'll be talking about one of them. Again, we're not there yet, but I've swayed on a major match that we'll talk about when we get there. But yeah. Yeah.
All right. Kyle Fletcher, it is for the win. I like your little future prediction, the future booking,
Long term.
because I like a long-term storytelling, because we saw it in that little promo video with Okada turning off the TV because Takeshita is now your IWGP.
He just hit the wrong button. He just hit the wrong button.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He didn't mean to. He just hit the wrong button.
It's like Kelly Rowland texting in Excel. Wrong thing. He had himself a dilemma.
All right. I'll just leave. Okay, well, speaking of tag team matches, let's talk about the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. We have Brodito versus the Don Callis family. Can Bandito, with his busted arm, his busted shoulder, outlast Okada and Takeshita? And can they coexist?
Okay,
JPJ, let's go.
This is where I've swayed.
Okay.
Yesterday when I did the show with Jose, I said that Brodito was going to win, and I have swayed, and I am picking Okada and Takeshita. Because I think that Bandito is a little banged up. And my thing, I didn't think about it at the time, but then last night when I was doing Between Two Beards, Joel Pearl brought it up. I don't think they're going to have the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion lose a match. I wasn't even thinking about it. And Joel said that he just didn't see a situation where they would have him lose, even in the scenario that like Okada would walk out on him or something like that. And for some reason that kind of stuck with me. So I think that I've swayed here, and I think that Okada and Takeshita are going to hold the tag titles, and they're actually going to create this dynamic between them even longer, with them being the champions for a little bit. And I think it gives Bandito time to kind of heal, because he is actually banged up. Yeah, I was swayed on this, so I've changed my tone.
I'm stuck in my ways. I think what you could do is just have the inverse happen, where Takeshita is the one that walks out on Okada, and then even if it's going to be like Bandito's obviously going to be selling his arm because he's legitimately hurt. He got hurt in Simalo against Cesaro. Even if you effectively have it as a handicap match with Brody King taking the piss and everything, I feel like you have to have Takeshita walk away from Okada saying, "Fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore." And then even if it's a goddamn roll-up, let Brody King pin Okada. And then you can probably do like a one-off with Okada and Brody for the unified title. Obviously, Brody doesn't have to win it. But that can be the thing with like, okay, so we know Okada can get the job done when it matters. He just got fucked over. And who did he get fucked over by that's going after his title next? That's your Full Gear storyline.
I don't hate it either way.
I think these are both compelling arguments. Yeah. I think this is exactly what predictions
the fans win because it's going to be fun.
I think this tag team wrestling is back, baby. There was a little slump there a year ago, year and a half ago.
Honestly, it feels like after Double or Nothing, they've kicked it into fucking like
absolutely,
not, for lack of a better term, Full Gear. But yeah,
but it's one of those things that like there are tag teams that aren't in the title picture that I'm like, yeah, I could see them versus this person. Yeah, I could see them versus this person. Yeah, we just kind of inserted the. And we're just. Is my internet going? I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
It flickered for a smidge.
Okay. This is racism. This is homophobia.
It's the bros upstairs.
This is hateration and holleration in your dancery.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna hang up the headphones. This is it.
We got 2 more matches after
we got a few more matches. What do you think's gonna happen?
So here's the thing. I'm undecided because I really love Brodito. Love them together. But we know that Bandito is very banged up. I did watch that match versus the Beast Mortos. It was kind of gross seeing him hit that barricade.
Yeah, didn't they do like the X and everything too?
Yeah. No, they kept.
They finished it. Okay.
Yeah. They finish it quickly after, but the way that he hit the barricade,
Okay.
you see his shoulder pop out and you see him pop it back in. The trainer comes over. They do a little something, something. They do one move, 1, 2, 3, bam.
I mean, if it's a separated shoulder, that thankfully isn't like the worst injury to have that could happen. It's not like he had like a broken collarbone or anything like that.
Right.
That's something where it is kind of a week-to-week thing. Some kinesio tape and maybe a brace. Have him look like fucking hot sauce Tracy Williams. He'll be fine.
But here's the thing. This has been Brodito's best year of wrestling.
Oh, I know, and he ain't gonna fucking
Or
stop.
Bandito. Sorry, not
Regardless of whatever injury he's going through, he's gonna work through it because that's just
absolutely.
Who Bandito is.
I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna go with Brodito. I'm wanting them to win because I fully believe in this Okada versus Takeshita feud that's gonna happen. That is going to roll into Full Gear, and ultimately hitting the C2, where I would love to see all three boys in there.
Yep, 100%. What if we get a Takeshita Okada final?
Let's stir the shit up. Put them all in the same bracket.
In the same bracket?
Or actually, no. You have Takeshita in one bracket.
Yeah.
But you have Fletcher and Okada in the same bracket.
Yeah, I think building, even if you wanted to, building to a Takeshita Okada final in the C2 is a way to go. And then you have, I just think there's so much stuff you can do.
Yeah, have
Absolutely.
Takeshita run the blue bracket, you have Okada run the gold bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
Joel Pearl is oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Joel Pearl is convinced that this is going to end up being a match at Wrestle Kingdom. Okada versus Takeshita as well.
That would be so hot.
Yeah.
That
for the IWGP Championship.
Well, here's my thing. I feel like are they going to do the Continental Classic Finals at World's End, or do you delay it to Wrestle Kingdom and have it be for not only the C2, but for the IWGP Championship as well? Yeah. So that's going to be double or nothing.
So then you have you potentially
that's winner takes all.
Yeah, the IWGP champion is also the AEW.
Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah. To which I can only say,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I love it so much.
That is an appropriate time to use that.
It's the giggle she says before bust that gets me every time.
It's because Collins knows what my soundboard is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need a soundboard. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, just spend like $300 on it like I did. That's all.
It's probably like 500 now, though.
Actually, no, because it was originally 500. I got it for 250. Let me look it up because I have. Let's see. We're gonna do some.
Because knowing me, I'm gonna go on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, here's my thing, because it's also not only is it a mixer, it's a capture card as well.
Oh.
So right now on Amazon, it's $239.99.
Okay.
But it's also like it has the XLR ports, it has HDMI in and out, so you could do like a 2PC or you have your consoles or whatever. It has like the whole sound pad gimmick and whatever and software with it.
Interesting. So, yeah. Send me that link.
Yeah, I will post it in the private chat. But you would have to get an XLR microphone, so like basically add on like at least $100-ish. But it's fierce. It's great.
Fair.
I'm gonna build my empire.
Don't listen to those reviews because a lot of those came from when it was first launched, but I got it like well after the software matured. It's actually been a banger of a device for myself.
Right. Well, we have a singles match to attend to here. A women's singles match. There's no belt on the line here. This is monumental. We have not had this since All Out last year. We have Jamie Hayter versus Tekla. There's nothing on the line. It is just two women who fucking hate each other. Mm-hmm. JPJ, who do you have winning this?
This is another one that I swayed. Yesterday, I said Jamie Hayter. I think Tekla's going to win because I think Tekla is going to feud with Statlander for the title after Statlander. So they're clearly, blood and guts is happening. This is on the way there, but I'm trying to think of like fresh opponents for Statlander after this match with Tony and Tekla coming off a win against Jamie Hayter, and then maybe Jamie Hayter can get involved with Tony or something like that, or something along those lines. I feel like Tekla has been presented well that if she gets a big win over Hayter, she is kind of in that ballpark to be discussed about getting a world championship match. And I think that's a good match for Full Gear, Statlander and Tekla. I think that's a good thing to do. I would be in on that, so I swayed and I changed my pick on this one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I thought I was going to change some of my predictions. I haven't. I think Jamie Hayter goes over here. And then you could lay into like, okay, as we get closer to Blood and Guts, maybe you have like something happen with Triangle of Madness, and then Tekla goes over like when they set up like who's going to probably have the advantage in the cage. But this is just going to be a good old fashioned like beat the shit out of each other kind of match that you love to see. And it's nice that like for the first time in 3 years we just have a women's match that's just a women's match on pay-per-view with two of the very best that have ever come into Japan from the outside world. Like we're talking like two Gaijin legends. I think it was Tekla that was a member of Hate. You had Jamie Hayter that was a member of Laredo Tai for people that follow the Stardom lore. If you don't, our good friend Alex Lajas, Church of Joshi, get caught up on this because it's good shit. So I'm going to go with Jamie Hayter winning this one.
So we know when Blood and Guts is coming soon.
November.
Yep. Greensboro Coliseum, no less.
So we need some heat going into it. My prediction has been Tekla because she looks so good in that Triangle of Madness video. Like, it is spooky beyond spook. Mm-hmm. I think we need to get the crowd a little bit more behind Jamie Hayter as a baby face if we want to. I think having her lose would create some of that energy going into Blood and Guts, where I think Blood and Guts does favor the faces going into it. And I think the faces should win the first women's Blood and Guts. I mean, truly.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I agree with that part. It's just interesting to see how they're going to finalize this path that they're on right now. Mm-hmm. Just because, I mean, you only have like, maybe 3 weeks of TV before you get there. And even then you have the pay-per-view before it, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm into it. Let's go.
You never know.
Yep. We have one more match. I mentioned the Hurt Syndicate earlier. So it's the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby, Shelton, and MVP versus the stupidest fucking name ever, The Demand, of Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toliana. It's not the stupidest name. It's not
But
dumb.
I wasn't crazy about the name when they came up with the name.
But I don't like it. Am I allowed to just be like, you know what? I get the whole promo behind it. I get what you're doing. I don't gotta like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's wrong with what they had before? It's not like it's stuck in contract.
They even have, I don't remember what it is, but they have like a hand gesture that they do now and stuff. They have it all.
I think my thing was always like, I didn't mind it being like the way they closed the promos as like a tagline, but like as a stable name, it's so fucking weak.
The Demand.
Like, how do you go from having quite literally the Gates of Agony to the Demand?
The Gates of Agony is fucking badass.
Yeah.
GOA, badass.
Yeah. But what about Ricochet then? What do you gotta do?
Gowns,
Ricochet needs
gowns.
to be a part of it. Yeah.
I just don't know how you have Ricochet, who went into the depths of Ring of Honor lore and took the jacket, made it his own. We dropped that so quickly in that feud. And if you don't know what jacket it is, it's Embassy.
Yeah. It was Prince Nana's.
Are you talking Prince Nana's?
Yeah, Prince Nana's.
Yeah.
Because he swears
jacket
when he drives.
Yeah. It's all right. We're at the end.
The coffee business.
Okay. I can't think. JPJ, why don't you take it?
I feel like the Demand should win this feud. Hopefully this is the end of this feud. It's been going on for a while. It's the rubber match. I feel like the Demand should win, and then I feel like the Demand should be your next trios champions in short order here. That's how I feel. I think Ricochet pins MVP again. That's how I think that's what happens.
Ricochet pinning MVP.
Yeah, I think that's going to be what happens as well, too. I just feel like I kind of mentioned like it might go a step further with it being a tornado trios match where you probably have like MVP either submitting or like passing out in some way. But I feel like that's going to be the finality that you need for a feud like this.
They gotta incapacitate either Bobby or Shelton or both of them in some capacity to really make MVP stuck inside the ring with 2 of them, 3 of them all taking him on. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting because tornado trios aren't my favorite. It gets a little too incestuous at times because it's just tangled and it's hard to follow.
It's fair.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's gonna be chaotic for sure. Yeah.
But I definitely also see Ricochet winning.
Yeah, and not that I'm a huge proponent of loot, but I think Bobby Lashley should be a challenger for Hangman very soon. Please. It's Bobby fucking Lashley.
And I was saying you could probably have Shelton go after Takeshita with the IWGP title too. So at least that way you could still do whatever you need.
I'm excited to see Shelton in the C2 once again.
I need Shelton Benjamin to win a world title before he retires. God damn it.
Yeah.
Amen.
Shelton going for the IWGP, Shelton going for the Unified, Shelton even going for the TNT. Cool. You don't have to, like the Hurt Syndicate can very much stay together. They don't need to do the tag team thing anymore. Bobby Lashley should be fighting for world titles. Benjamin should too, but if you want to do mid-card with him, fine. I don't care, but they should both be doing single shit.
I agree.
Okay. Hear that, Tony Khan? Listen here. All right. Well, that's it.
Now they're quiet. Now that we're done, they shut up. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
They are still loud. They're playing some sort of dumbass house music now. So,
you should just go up there and be like, "You got a drink for me?" Like, what? Let's go. Where's the like? Give me a beverage.
Gonna go shot for shot.
Give me a beverage.
I'm waiting until 7 when Quiet Hour starts. So,
Quiet Hour starts at 7. That's early. On a Friday?
It's 7 to 7.
Mm-hmm. Is it? Wow. Quiet hours were like where I now I live.
I'm used to like 10 to 7, but
yeah,
not like
10. It was 10 to it was like 10 to 6. Where quiet hours in my
7 to 7
last
here.
apartment building, which I thought 10 to 6. I go, you're telling me at 6:05 a.m. I can be crazy? I will fight you. But yeah, 7 to 7. That's early. That's good for you. That's a good spot then.
I like it.
Yeah.
Put me.
Well, let's see if they follow those rules. Let's see if they follow those rules tonight. Because if they don't, they will find out.
No, who I was texting was my across the way neighbor, and she. Let me tell you what she said. She's this divorcee, and I love her.
Oh, so they already hate Ben. That's great.
Yeah, and all she said was, at 5:52, be prepared. And I go,
that can mean
I said her name and I was like, don't get me started. And she goes, I'm so angry for you. I would call security. What the heck is happening around here?
I mean, because they haven't been there, but what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Bruh.
And this is a regular occurrence?
Yeah.
Like even on like, I mean, technically it's the weekend, but even on school nights?
Yep.
He's so fucking... oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. And she already had issues with them, so...
Just report as often as you can, and it will work its way out one way or the other.
Yep. Somewhere. But y'all, plug your dealios. What you got going on there, JPJ?
You can follow me at JPJ Loves Gaming on all social media platforms. Every Wednesday on bodyslam.net, I have a show right after Dynamite called Dynamite Up with this wonderful fella on the other side of you, Jose. every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Over on Love Wrestling. Me and my main squeeze Pluggo. We have Between Two Beards, which is the flagship show over there. Both of you were on it last week, and we had a hell of a time. So you can go
Best
on
show ever.
YouTube, and if you type in Between Two Beards, you can check out that episode. But we do that, and then I stream on my own. I do some stuff with Josh on the Hive. I do multiple things over there. I do a show called The Swarm, and I do a couple other things as well. So yeah, go follow me. You'll see all my links. I do a lot of stuff. I try to do as much stuff as I can on top of the time that I have outside of the shoot work. So yeah, just go give me a follow, please.
Yeah. And then as for me, I'm going to be live right after this. So we'll end here. I'll hop in my OBS, start up my stream independently. So if there's anybody where there's an intersection between first-person shooters and pro wrestling, hey, I'm your guy. Don't expect me to be good at it, because I'm not. But there's also, if you look behind me, there's a little Easter egg of something that's going to be announced officially on November 10th. But
It's a really big watch.
yeah,
'Cause the time is now.
yeah. We'll see if
Time
it's
is
worth
up.
a watch, But the easiest way to keep in touch with everything I do is just Jose on the Air everywhere. Where if chances are you might be seeing my @ anywhere on your screen, whether you're watching on X, on YouTube, on Twitch, my Twitch, who the fuck cares? But yeah, Wednesday nights Body Slam with JPJ. Any other time, just keep an eye on my socials. You never know where I'm going to pop up. So, but yes.
Well, and you can find me anywhere there's social media _queer auntie. No coffee with Collins tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll do a little solo. Hey, be kind to each other. And be respectful of your neighbors.
Heavy on that one.
But the new episode of the Peak Millennials podcast will be live Monday at midnight. And we're talking about mall culture and fashion. And let me tell you.
Is it fashion?
Is it fashion? Well, I got a beautiful gown, so.
Yeah. And if you'd like
Anyway.
mall culture and drag queens, follow Miss Mamshi on TikTok.
Absolutely. All right. Well, be kind to each other, and love you both. And thank you so much for coming. Bye.